Night Springs é do próprio Alan Wake. Que foda, mano. Eu acho que você tá. Ah, não sei. Eu preciso entender a história desse negócio aí.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Eu preciso jogar
This
Contour.
way, Alan.
Ah, meu filho, deixa eu explorar aqui.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped.
Bom, capítulo 4 já, rapaziada.
Darkness are trying to stop you.
Dá pra zerar hoje.
I wasn't ready for another shot. So
Muito
I
pior
went
que esse
along with it. He had to
Nossa.
be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Esse lugar não me agrada. Eu lembro disso aqui.
You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed.
O importante é que me dê munição, tá bom. Arma e munição, né?
Your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Ai, que lugar bonito da porra, hein, velho.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your
Vai, doutor, vambora.
Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk. Hartman
Precisava colocar meu monitor secundário no outro lado, mano. Inverter de lado. Esperar de um e colocar em outro. Só que eu não sei como que eu vou fazer isso. Porque é ruim de ler desse lado aqui. Eu fico desse lado que ficaria melhor pra mim. Bom, depois que eu acabar o que eu tenho pra fazer aqui, eu vou ver se eu faço isso. Opa, garrafa de café.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
Olha o Lucas, ó.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course. It does involve
Get
some
'em to the head.
small creative
Pô, a bica tá bem em
effort, which
cima, hein,
makes him
velho.
receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
La 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 la.
Cara, parece que tá imitando o Paul, velho. Paul, sei lá como fala.
I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. And now...
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Ah,
My rheumatism's killing me.
not
There's a
strings.
storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll life.
Cara, seria do caralho se os caras fizessem um remake desse jogo. Já tem o remaster, faz o remake agora.
That won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right.
Eu lembro dessa parte agora.
Find the message.
É da hora pra
Sonny,
caralho.
here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that
I'll
there's
do
a
that,
shadow
Birch.
inside my head. Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? The typewriter's in your room.
There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be.
You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice.
Eu, hein?
Lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true. The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Uma distração pra ele poder fugir.
But it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
It's my
Sinclair looked
store.
bad.
I'm
That wasn't a love
taking
tap.
it.
The crazy
The
old fart hit her hard.
backstage is all
If she was
yours,
one of Hartman's
Tom.
goons,
Seize
she
your
had it coming. I
destiny.
had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wicked, diapered asses.
Opa.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
I am famous. I represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for me. Oh,
Barry?
how you want?
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see
Caralho,
you.
quanta garrafa de café que tinha aqui,
Get to
velho.
Hartman's office.
It's right next.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Olha o sorrisinho do... Caralho, pulou sozinho essa porra.
I had to find a way out.
Ai!
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Ai!
Want access to thousands of applications? Check out the music and old favorites. Social networks, stores, news. It's all at your fingertips. No matter what you're into, satisfy your never-ending appetite for apps.
Me trancou. Ah, fiquei trancado no canto, mano. Que pariu, viu, velho?
The car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al. Look out!
Essa parte é horrível, mano.
Oh, geez, Al! The house looks bad. Let's get out of here.
Sabe o que tipo, na minha opinião, acho que a pior parte do jogo é essa aqui, velho. Parte do labirinto. Odeio essa parte, viado. Puta que me pariu. Ai, caralho, falei. Tipo assim, tem itens suave pra matar os bichos, mas nossa, é muito agoniante. Muito agoniante. Ó. Foi. Uma das partes chatas já foi. Olha o doutor. Foi. O doutor foi de arrasta pra cima, eu quase fui também. Eu aceito mais munição de pistola, tá? Fazendo favor. Vou pegar o ponto aqui. Bom, pode ser uma arma também, né? Já ajuda. Ai, ai, minhas costas. Parte que é tensa, velho. Não sou muito fã, não. Cara, essa parte aqui é a parte da floresta lá que a gente fez, acho que foi no começo. São as piores pra mim. Lembrando que tem aquele outro talão aí que lá para jogar também. Eu acho que eu vou trazer ele em sequência. Agora que eu lembrei dele. Acho que a gente já pode meter o pé.
Al! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it, don't worry about it!
Fudeu.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
Meu amigo. Agora manjei, hein?
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest. You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back
Fui
soon.
pro agora.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness.
Deixa eu subir o webcam, pô. Pra cair eu tenho que inverter ela, né, mano? Pera aí.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it. Look out!
Acho que alguém não quer ver ele vivo, não, hein?
lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Ó, a webcam tá num lugar bom agora. Só que eu preciso inverter ela. Webcam, cadê? Transformar. Acho que não vai ficar muito bom assim, não. Vai ficar estranho, sei lá. É isso.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh, yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide.
Eu vou terminar esse episódio. Na hora que eu terminar ele, eu vou tentar arrumar aqui ó, o monitor.
You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Sem arma de novo. Desgraça, hein? Ah, vi que tem uma garrafa de café. Se foda a garrafa de café. Caralho, o jogo toda hora tirando essas armas é incrível, né, velho? Vou tomar.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Ai. Tem alguma coisa pra cá? Tipo uma garrafa de café? Não.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was
Ah, é a
dangerous, but
lanterna.
I had no choice.
Ah, não, velho. Eu não tenho arma, jogo. Pelo amor de Deus, por que você faz isso comigo? Travou, ele não quer se mexer, mano.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Ah, tá de brincadeira, né, velho? Mano, ele não anda, velho. Ele não anda, velho. Ele não anda.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Porra, viu, mano? Vou tentar correr, não vou pegar esse bagulho não. Se foda, vambora. Olha isso, mano. O bagulho acerta em mim, mal nada a ver, velho. E fora. Tem que ir pra onde? Pra lá.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the
louco, velho.
consequences of leaping before looking.
Opa, lanterna nova.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Essa lanterna ela dura mais, velho.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Puta que pariu, velho. De novo isso aqui. Ah, mano. Me fodendo.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Rapaz. Onde que é essa, mano? Enche meu saco, não. Tinha que ter alguma forma de desabilitar isso, tipo, sei lá. Pegar pedra, tá ligado? Vocês são chatos, hein? Caralho, tá porra, mano. O tamanho do bicho, viado. Caralho, se foda.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
Ah, Barry, você vai aguentar aí.
The front door was locked.
What are you? Ah! No! Don't! I'm sorry! Ah! Ah!
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Morreu. Descanse em paz.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. me guess. Danny, huh?
I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or...
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me.
Tá.
I'll make it happen.
A gente tem um carro pra gente usar. Vamos de carro então, né? Se o jogo permitiu a gente usar carro, vamos de carro.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Dá pra pegar essa garrafa de café aqui? Cara, tem uns lugarzinhos que dá pra gente explorar aqui. Eu vou dar uma olhada. Munição nós tem. Isso aqui é muito útil. Não tem mais... Ah, o caralho, viu, velho? Explorar tudo que for possível, mano. Mais itens a gente puder pegar, melhor é.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured. Sure you get her.
Merda, hein? Carro de rapa pra desgraça. É a revolta das máquinas. Não, preciso de munição de coisa. Opa!
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Eu lembro desse lugar, hein? Ai, meu...
There's too many of them!
God damn!
Essa parte é da hora pra caralho, mano.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Al! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! There's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on! Again, I promise!
Bom, eu vou morrer de bobeira.
Please, please, please! Al, please don't let me die here. Go with my riot. This is the way I wanted to go out. Rock and roll! Woo! Al, this may be the most awesome moment of our entire life.
They are trying to kill us. That's the high point of my life? Really?
Children of the Elder God! Enjoy it, God damn it! There! Back in the game! Yes! Oh! Did I do that?
Eita porra. Caralho.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Tô indo já, cara.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Eu acho que essa aqui é a última lanterna. A gente tem disponível. Faz a lanterna mais forte. Não, 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 não. Olha isso, mano. Olha o tanto que é bugado.
Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Wow.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No?
They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all...
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
night
dreams in its
springs.
soft embrace, somewhere
Brings
between
back memories.
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
Munição de rifle. Cara, eu tô bem de item pra caralho, mano. Opa, garrafão de café.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people. Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to...
Forte essa luz, hein?
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Ó, Nova York.
Keep things nice. Something's happening here. Yeah? What's that? What? Can't you hear that? Oh, God, help us. It's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please.
Drops is hard work.
I think we can make it through here, Al!
Meu Deus, cara.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single. Be careful, Al!
Munição.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Your best is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns our own investigation.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Boa. Bastante item. Putz, esse pá vai ter um confronto com esse negócio aqui, ó. Quer ver? Eu falei. Da calma do mundo, né? Toda a calma do mundo pra matar aquele bicho. Nossa, o jogo deu a opção de subir por aqui porque aquela porta tá fechada, né? Aparentemente, talvez. Uma chave.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm
Essa
is a crazy
escopeta é muito
place
boa,
for
velho.
crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Valhalla.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Legal. Uma olhadinha dos lados, aqui não tem nada de interessante.
The lights are out.
Entremos.
Fuse box.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Uma raiva quando os NPC que a gente tem amizade dentro do jogo ficam na frente. Nossa, me dá um ódio, velho. Ó. Meu Santo Cristo, viu? Asgard. Um garfo de café no banheiro. Acho que não é café que tem dentro, não, né? Trancadinho. Olha que tá rolando, filho. Trancado.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Okay. We need to find Cynthia
Oh.
Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Esqueci o nome da bebida dos vikings, né, mano?
Right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It'll be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Será que acabou o capítulo 4? Olha que dorme de olho aberto. Putz, sério mesmo isso?
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it
Alice?
behind you. She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes, I'll write. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No, I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault and you're gonna pay for it.
Você é louco, mano. Essa porra é um filme, velho. Você tá maluco, rapaz?